let's take a look and see what family we've got here this week.
Hi, I'm Lisa Jackson. My husband Terry and I have triplets. They're 5. Ethan, Will, and Isabella.
Ethan?
5-year-old triplets. Now that's a handful.
My husband Terry works out of town. He comes home usually at least 1 day a week, and that's on Sundays. And the rest of the time, I'm here with the kids. No whistles in the house. I think the biggest stress with him being gone all the time, it is them against me. I don't feel like I have a break. Why don't you play a different game?
No! Never!
My life is pretty much work. I work here in Kansas City for a car sales company, and it's about 3.5 hours away from home. I work until night, come home, watch a movie or something, and go to bed.
There are weekends that he doesn't come home. I think it's definitely unfair to the kids. You're supposed to come in today. What am I supposed to tell the kids?
Dad!
The frustration and tension levels in our house are very, very high. So I'll be honest, sometimes I feel like I don't want to go home to that.
Dad won't come home today.
Not much daddy time here.
Isabella has the worst temper of the 3. Sometimes she's very physical.
Take your hands off!
Isabella, stop it.
I have a real difficulty relating with Isabella.
Will? Ethan? Hello?
Ethan is the oldest triplet. When Ethan doesn't get his way and he's throwing his little tantrum, he's been known to kick me or hit me. Will is the middle child. Will tends to get very clingy when my husband comes home.
You're gonna kill somebody!
I used to think that when they were babies, that was the hardest thing and that it would only get better. And now this is so much more emotionally tiring.
Daddy is working on the house, not you.
Supernanny, we're out of ideas. We need your help.
Supernanny with 5-year-old triplets and my husband being away, I'm completely overwhelmed. Please come help me.
You could definitely do with some help. I'm on my way. Hello. How are you?
Well, hi.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Jo.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
Hi. Hello. What's your name?
Ethan.
Hi, Ethan. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jojo. Hi.
Hi, I'm Terry.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you. When I first met Jo, obviously, she was very focused and observing. I found that was very intimidating for me.
And what's your name?
Will.
Hi, Will. Pleased to meet you. You gonna shake my hand? Pleased to meet you.
This is Isabella.
Pleased to meet you. So, what would normally be happening now, Lisa? This morning?
This is about it. They kind of run around and do whatever. Just survive the day.
I wasn't there long before Isabel and Ethan started fighting over a stick.
Hey, guys. No fighting. No. Both. Take it away for now.
No matter what Dad said, the kids just weren't listening.
Belle?
No, I want it!
Why do you want it right now?
I want it. Never!
Okay.
Let me go!
Hey, just...
Stop bugging me!
It was definitely very embarrassing to have Jo standing there watching me. Would you like a seat or anything?
No, I think I'm going to stand and carry on watching.
It was a situation where I felt out of control. No, you're not climbing up there. Hey, Ethan, that's it. No.
Terry couldn't manage these kids.
Stop hitting. Really, stop hitting.
I was mad at Daddy because I was hitting him and kicking.
Stop. Enough. You're staying in your room.
No.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I kept waiting for Dad to show some authority,
Stay in your room.
No.
but it just never happened.
Don't kick your door. I'll see you guys.
Later on in the afternoon, Terry went off to do an errand and left Lisa with the kids, which was nothing new to her.
You can share it.
Ethan was very quietly playing his own little basketball game.
I know what it's called too. Slam dunk.
Slam dunk, yeah. And Isabella decided that she wanted to join in and play with him too, but the way she approached the situation was very aggressive.
Ethan!
attitude becomes very forceful, where she physically lashes out. Mum's role when this is all happening is of a spectator.
Ethan, you need to let her play too.
Isabel gets mad, then I run away because she's really mean. I lock the door and push it. No! I hate him because he locks me out of my room. My mommy always gets the key to open it, and the key is a hanger.
We're in trouble now. She's found the coat hanger.
So help me bend it. Well, I just grab a hanger, and then I sneak up, and then I try to open it, but it's hard. Can you help me bend this?
I'm sorry, I can't, I'm afraid.
Maybe I could ask Mom.
I was thinking, oh no, I'm not getting involved in this one.
To bend this hanger.
Be very careful.
When your child comes downstairs and asks you to straighten a coat hanger, you've got to question, what does she want the coat hanger for? But instead of going upstairs and seeing what exactly is happening, she doesn't. I think this little girl's seen someone do this before. Why do you not want to come out of your bedroom?
Because Bill's gonna take my basketball and my hoop away. Ethan, I'm not. Let's be quiet so he doesn't know we're here.
Is Ethan in there?
Finally, Mum came upstairs to check on the children.
Ethan, why don't you open your door? Unlock your door, Ethan.
By the time Mum decided to intervene,
What are you doing in there?
everybody forgot why the door was locked in the first place. Casually laying on the bed.
Hey, come on, you guys! Ethan!
The kids had some time to play, and then Mum decided it was time for them to come in.
Isabella, what are you doing? Inside right now. Isabella, come on, now. Will, come on! Ethan, now!
Mum talks to the children like she is telling them off all the time.
Ethan, no! You know what? You're gonna spend the afternoon in your room if you don't get over here. Get inside, take your shoes off, and go wash your hands. Ethan, now! You little monster.
I had noticed that Lisa doesn't have a schedule for the kids, so I was curious what she had planned for them next. What do you do with them?
They kind of run around. They watch a lot of TV.
I think if I sit on this sofa any longer, I'm about to doze off myself.
You need to turn it off right now.
No, go!
Finally, Mum turned the TV off, but Ethan, he wasn't in agreement with that plan.
Ethan, no more game. Hey! Oh my God, that was not nice. Stop it. Ethan, stop it!
These kids are really aggressive, and watching Ethan punch and kick his mum makes me realise how much he tolerates.
Stop hitting me. Ethan, stop it. I felt a little bit of helplessness, with Ethan throwing the tantrum because I really didn't know how to handle him. Don't touch me. Stop it. Sit down.
Seems to me like Mum's just given up when it comes to dishing out discipline. You feel like you're being defeated.
I feel more like it's them against me sometimes. Do you know why you're in your room?
What?
Because you were hitting me.
You're not supposed to do this out. Daddy!
In the middle of Mum struggling with Ethan, Dad came home.
Matt? What were you playing?
I don't play that game.
What was the game?
Terry didn't even bother to ask Lisa what was happening with Ethan.
He was up there because he was hitting me.
So, you guys, when it comes to discipline, are you on the same page or not on the same page?
I didn't realize what was going on. I guess we didn't communicate very well.
Terry, that doesn't matter. What matters is he was hitting me. That's why he was in his room.
In the evening, I spoke to Dad about his work schedule. How much time do you get
With these guys?
Yeah,
It's been
with work and stuff.
With work, it's been like this for almost 7 months. My schedule is very difficult for the family. It's been very strained for us, me and Lisa. It's been very hard for me and the children.
But do they ask? They say, you know, is Daddy coming back soon? How many days?
Yeah, they do. They ask how many days and what day, and so I go through the days with them, what today is, you know, how many days it is until you're coming home. He tends to think that I just want him to come home so that I can have a break. And that's not the case. I want him home because we miss him. We want him here. The kids miss him terribly.
What about with Isabel? Do you get much time with her? Do you get much quality time with her, just the pair of you?
Just two of us?
Yeah.
No. I believe Isabella has had a hard time developing a relationship with me. Where I probably do fail is I think she likes little girl things, and I don't bring that to the picture very well. There's a lot of times I feel Isabella doesn't like me. She's always distant with me. I mean, there's a definite distance there.
Terry's the parent here. If he wants his relationship to change with Isabella, then he's going to have to make more of an effort. And that's just one of the things I'm going to be working on with his family. Let me say, your 3 children have intelligence, have a fantastic sense of humour, and it's an absolute delight because they're all so different. But commitment, enthusiasm, it's not here. Somewhere along the line, that's been forgotten. Let's talk about discipline. Where is discipline in this house?
I'm not very good at it, so I just don't know what I'm doing.
I try. I mean, I'm only here on the weekends, so...
Punching, kicking, slapping. Why do you guys tolerate that behaviour?
Well, I don't think it's acceptable, but how do you deal with it?
You don't deal with it. Ethan was playing with his basketball and Isabella thought it was okay just to go over and say to Ethan, I want to play. I heard you turn around and say to Ethan, let Isabella play.
Well, I have told her when, you know, that she needs to ask nicely. I didn't realize that that is how she approached him about playing.
But you were in front of her when that happened.
No, I wasn't.
Well, I was there and I know you was there.
I was in the kitchen. I didn't hear what was going on.
I beg to differ.
Okay.
I beg to differ because I think that actually what is happening is that you're seeing a lot of things and you're ignoring it. And I think you are as well, Terry. The routine, well, there isn't one that creates any time for the children to be creative.
They do that. You can't say you didn't see that because they had paper here, they had crayons, they were drawing.
And what were you doing?
I don't know.
That's my point, Lisa. They want to sit down with Mummy and say, look what I've done, and you make one as well. And why don't you do anything like that with them?
I don't know. I guess I'll start.
Why don't you do it, Terry?
Sit down and draw with him?
The kids are bored. I was bored. Terry, you go to work all week. How many hours away?
3.5.
3.5 hours away. Every week. And you finish when?
Saturday.
Exactly. Why do you choose to come home on a Sunday when you could be home on Saturday night?
I don't know. Maybe I've been making some bad decisions. Or been selfish. Sometimes it's hard to hear the truth. When Joe broke down a lot of the problems, it hit home. It was very hard.
Where are you making priorities to make sure that the pair of you have some form of a family life? Who's suffering here?
The kids. The little time that we do have together, all 5 of us, you know, we're not making the most of it. I do agree with some of what Joe said. However, I would have appreciated for our meeting to be more of a meeting instead of the confrontational tone that she used with us.
Are you both willing to put in 100% commitment?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start work. With the family meeting behind us, it was time to move on. And the first thing that I wanted to deal with was discipline. So I brought in the naughty stools. This is your naughty stool, and I'm going to put it here. Once I explained what they'd be used for, I could see their little wheels in motion, and I knew they would catch on.
It will be is whoever hurt you and whoever they did.
Well, it will be one of those, most definitely.
When Joe brought out the naughty stools, I thought they were really cute. Really wasn't sure how that would work with my kids.
Later on, Lisa was getting lunch ready for the kids, but Isabella, she wasn't happy with what Mum was offering.
I'm not eating that. No, because it's not mixed up. No.
Mummy is not going to do it because you are a big girl and you can do it yourself.
Well, this is what I made for lunch for you.
Isabella wasn't giving up, so I told Mum, give her a straight warning.
If you don't stop this behavior, you will sit on the naughty stool.
Okay, she's having a temper tantrum. But she ignored Mum, so it was off to the naughty stool for her.
Come on.
Low tone voice, remember, you're not pleased. She's not listening.
You need to stop this behavior, and that is why you are on the naughty stool.
And in the meantime, Will started to play up, and then she had to follow through with him.
Will, I want you to eat at least 3 pieces of ravioli, and if you do not, you will be sitting on the naughty stool. Here's your ravioli.
Ignore it, we're not going there. So at one point, both of them, Isabella and Will, were on the naughty stool. Eye contact.
Because you have refused to eat your lunch, you're sitting on the naughty stool. Having both Isabella and Will on the naughty stool at the same time, I got a good crash course in what Joe is trying to teach me.
Mommy puts it on the naughty stool. Makes me mad.
Leave that there, it's there. And now with Isabella.
I want an apology from you.
Why these here?
Right, okay. She's not going to apologise, she wants to negotiate on the naughty stool. This is non-negotiating. Mum finally stepped up with the discipline and she stuck with it and got apologies from both children.
I want you to say you're sorry to me.
I'm sorry.
It was nice to get an apology from Isabella where she wasn't screaming. I want you to say you're sorry to me.
Sorry.
Come here. Before Joe's instruction, I would have just said fine, and I would have given up, given in. I knew that I had to stick with it in order for it to work, and eventually it did.
Over here. There's no excuse for Terry not to have a close relationship with Isabella. He just needs to take the time to find out what she's interested in. So that's what we're going to do together. Okay, arts and crafts.
Uh-huh.
All right. Ideal opportunity because Isabella is normally roughhousing with all the boys. Dad spends more time with the boys because he knows what they're interested in. Whereas with Isabella, he's not too sure. So I wanted him to have some quiet time with Isabella so we could get to know her.
What's your favorite color?
Yellow and pink. I love to make joy because it's my favorite. You cannot use a lot of yellow.
I'll take off these ones here for you.
Yeah.
Here, hold on.
Terry and Isabella were communicating a lot more.
How does this look?
Looks kind of needs more.
More?
What's key here is to be able to interact with your children, to start asking questions and find out about each other.
Actually, some of these.
Here's one. This is the first time where I've sat down with Bill and attempted to build communication. And that was very exciting. You know what I made this for? I made it for you.
It was fun that Dad made joyous with me.
You want to do this again with Dad?
Other time.
And another time?
Yeah.
Okay, Jojo has got something very exciting here. What it's going to do is allow you all to speak to Daddy via the webcam. These children need to be speaking to their daddy more during the week. So I've set up a video phone, which is going to be absolutely fantastic, so they can let their dad know what's been going on. Okay, so when Daddy's in Kansas working, you'll be able to talk to Daddy on this laptop before you go off to sleep. Exciting?
Is it very cool?
Really, really cool.
What is it?
Even though the video phone was for Dad when he was in Kansas City, the kids just couldn't wait to try it out.
Hey, say hi, Mom. She's talking to you.
Hi, I can cutscene.
Okay.
Look, I'm watching you. I think the video phone is going to be very successful, very excited. I like the concept of us being able to see each other. I think facial expressions will be huge for us to maintain a relationship.
It was time for Dad to go back to Kansas City for the week for work, and he did say goodbye to his family.
Can I talk to you this week on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see you next week. I love you.
But Will couldn't accept that. He became very upset.
I can't be there after work, you know? I love you.
Confident voice, Dad, okay? It's not a bad thing, is it?
I will call you on the computer this whole week, and I will call you when I get there tonight, okay? Now I have to go.
I really hope that Dad uses the video phone, because if he does, it's going to make a huge difference to his family whilst he's gone. I wanted to surprise the children, so I told them that Jojo was taking them on an adventure. Any guesses?
Yes. We're gonna learn karate.
The children have got lots of energy, but they use it to be aggressive with one another. So I thought it would be good for them to get them involved in martial arts so that they could use their energy in a positive way. I decided that I would suit up as well to get the kids motivated.
We're going to learn about Taekwondo today, which is a Korean martial art, and we teach a lot about respect, and we'll talk more about that later.
Very good. Ready?
Whilst the class was carrying on, Will lost concentration and he wanted to come over to Mum and hug her and stay with her.
Come here, buddy. I'm going to teach you how to kick and punch, okay?
It's frustrating and a little bit heartbreaking, you know, to see him wanting me and me having to tell him, no, you need to go back to your spot.
Awesome. Let me see. Oh, right here.
Will tried to escape and come over to Mum again, but this time she wasn't giving in.
Go have fun. Go.
Go and have fun.
Come on, Will.
We're going to pop out and we'll be back in a minute when the class ends. If you have children that don't concentrate as much, teachers will always recommend that parents leave the room because it allows the child to focus on the sport.
What part of the fist do you break with?
Whoa, everybody give him a big hand. You want to try that, or you want your sister to go first? Okay, come on up, Isabella.
I get to punch and no understand this to break the wood.
Hi-ya!
Without Mum there, Will wasn't distracted.
Give it a great big whack. 3. Hi-ya! Please! Whoa!
It was exciting to see my kids participating in the Taekwondo class. I could see that they were enjoying it.
And then I got a surprise. The master called me over for a turn.
Come on up, Nanny Joe.
Daddy, don't break a wood.
Hi-ya!
Hiya!
Oh, you just give her a big hand.
The kids had a lot of fun, and now they have a way to channel their energy into something positive.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we'll see
We're
you
very
soon.
excited. Thank you.
Thank you, Jojo, for taking us to Taekwondo.
So who's got green fingers?
I got green fingers.
You got green fingers? The children can get bored very easily, and that leads to them fighting and squabbling with one another. What we're going to do now is to build and plant your own garden. This project's just a fun and easy way for Mum to get involved with her children.
Okay, am I going to have to get my hands in dirt?
Yeah. Okay, this is good. So, Mum, look, there's their gloves. Look, they've got their own watering can and spade there. Do you want to give one each?
Okay.
to them now?
Ethan, you would like the green one? Isabella, which one would you like?
I like this one.
So what I'd like you to do is to delegate them each a job. So that's the second step.
Okay. Now, first of all, you know what we have to do?
What?
We have to put some soil in here. Let's bring this right over here.
Okay, I'm going to come over here, Mum. And the third is to make sure that you supervise what's happening, but allow yourself every now and then to step back to watch them.
Not. You have to get the whole bag done. This is hard work.
They got a kick out of it.
Ethan, you need some for these rocks. Yeah!
I wanted to show Lisa that this activity would be a great way to show how they could all work together as a team.
Oh, good job, Isabella.
I did the dirt to put in the bucket, and I take the flowers out, and I plant flowers. I put a root in and it's growing. We're all finished.
The community garden, they really enjoyed. I thought it was a great idea. They really worked well together, so that was really kind of neat to see.
Hey, well done, guys.
Good job.
Well done. That evening, the kids were really excited for Dad to make his first video phone call to them.
There we go.
Come on, Daddy.
Let's hear from you.
Let's hear from you.
There it is.
Daddy.
There.
Yay.
Big, you're huge.
You're huge.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Will. What are you guys doing today?
We did grunt. I broke the wood. I broke the wood as a hammer smash. Me too. Me too.
The kids are really excited to try out the video phone. I think it's going to really help their relationship with Terry.
Hey, guys, can you hold the board up that you broke?
See?
There we go. You broke that?
Yep, like this. I showed him how I break the wood like this. Bah!
What did we do today?
We planted flowers. That's all plants and flowers. I like Daddy when he calls us on video phone.
Was your
You can just see they're very excited. They're like, oh, Daddy's on the computer. So it went very well. And, it's just a neat way to communicate.
Bye, Dad.
Bye, Belle.
Bye, I'm gonna eat.
Okay.
And we'll talk to you at 7:30 tomorrow night.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Jojo's going now.
I'm feeling a little apprehensive with Joe leaving.
Give Jojo a hug.
Now I'm going to be on my own trying to remember, what she's taught me.
The naughty stools. We know about those. Will.
Oh,
Hey.
okay. Will, come here. Stand up. If you cannot listen to me, you will sit on the naughty stool.
All right, good mom.
Daddy. Hey.
Oh, okay. I just said no more hurting. I don't like this hitting.
Well, I almost made it out of the door. Explanation on the stool, Mum.
You're here because you're hitting.
I'm going to leave you to deal with the naughty stool. Seem to be doing a good job there. Make sure we keep that up.
Okay.
I hope that Mum stays motivated while I'm gone. And Dad, he's got some work to do. But we'll see how they get on. Take care. See you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
I want to make something. I want to make a paper hat.
I need to think about how to make a paper hat. What color do you want?
That's terrific, Mum. You set the kids up with a project.
Take 2 pieces of paper, fold it. Oh, wow.
I love that you're getting involved with them.
Mom,
What?
I'm making a paper hat.
Look at that. It went all the way into the kitchen. It was really neat to see them, enjoying spending time together. I definitely want to keep up with this.
Mom,
What?
don't took it by not asking. Because I want that. You took it. Because I wanted it first. You took that by stealing.
There is another truck over there. You can use that one, and then you two can take turns.
Isabella's starting.
Okay. You know that I don't like hitting, and I'm not going to deal with this anymore.
You wait for me.
You continue to talk to me that way, I'm going to add 5 minutes for every time you say that.
You know that's not the rule, Mum.
Hey.
Don't argue with her. Just walk away.
Up for me? Just go away. I don't like you because you're not nice. And now you lose it because you're not nice.
She's trying to wind you up.
I would like an apology for the names and the hitting.
Sorry.
Come here. No hitting and no name calling, okay?
Okay. Dad,
Yes.
Ah, Dad's home. Why is Isabella playing on her own? We're supposed to be spending time with her. Terry, if you don't make the effort, your relationship's not going to get any better.
because
I'm on my way back. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we've got here.
Yellow pieces of paper. Fold it.
Velociraptor. More.
That side up. Look at that! It went all the way into the kitchen.
Did you have fun?
I did. I'm working on, you know, the creativity.
They're having fun, you're having fun, you're engaging with them. And, I mean, it was just a very pleasant afternoon to see. Well done.
Oh, good. Thank you. You know that I don't like hitting, and I'm not going to deal with this anymore.
Okay. When she's on the naughty stool, you ignore her. What she's trying to do is to wind you up and get your attention. She's annoyed. What you've ultimately done is taken away the power and control that she wanted. You don't have to interact with her to make you feel better.
Okay.
Because that's what it's about, really. It's about you feeling, I will get the last word because I'm the mother in the house. But you already had the last word. She's on the stool.
Okay. Oh, right there. Is that supposed to do something?
There? 'Cause
You definitely came to me with concerns of your relationship with Isabella, and that's what you're going to need to work on. And working on that takes time, but it means you've got to put that time in.
And here's, I guess, my question. When I'm home, Will demands my attention. I mean, do I say, okay, I'm playing with Belle, or do I somehow push him away? Or
He does have to understand that you're home and that you want to play with all of them. But that doesn't mean that somewhere throughout the day you can't just have 20 minutes with just the one child.
I was happy to hear some positive reinforcement from Joe, and I appreciated the constructive criticism.
Do I have two parents on board for some more work?
Yes.
definitely.
Okay, let's get going. Belle and Daddy are going to play the favourites game, okay? Terry's relationship with Isabella still needs work. She's 5 years old, and he still doesn't really know what she likes. See all these envelopes?
Is he in Belle?
They've all got questions on them. What is your favourite ice cream flavour? What animal would you like to cuddle the most at the farmyard? This is a fun little game that's going to help Dad get to know Isabella a lot better.
Okay. Right close.
You can put it down.
Right here.
You found it.
This one.
Yeah.
The elephant. Wow.
You're now going to place it on the pink card. They stick them onto a board to make a collage so they know what each other's interested in.
Just getting to know her, getting to know a little bit about her personality, just getting a chance to learn about my daughter. I was very excited. Vanilla.
Yeah.
Wow. Brownie.
I love brownie.
Oh.
No.
Is that Nira?
You got it.
She was very affectionate. There were lots of big smiles.
Yeah, strawberry.
Daddy was getting to know his daughter Isabella a lot better. And Isabella was getting to know her daddy better too.
I had a good game, Dad.
That was a very good game. I could tell Belle was enjoying my company, and I'll be honest, it made me feel wonderful. This is mine. I get to keep this one. I get to go show all the people at work what you like.
I like Daddy when he sees the things that's my favorite.
Okay.
That would be good.
Okay.
And you could see it, and when some people come in, they could see it.
That's true.
I think really for Lisa and Terry, it's been a real realisation of what they need to put first. Well, and Nanny's work is done here. Their children. Catch! You got it?
When Jojo's gone, I'm gonna miss her.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Jojo.
Keep going to that taekwondo, because you were very good at it. Hiya!
Bye, Jojo.
Thank you again.
You're more than welcome.
The biggest impact Joe had on my family was not just that she made us believe that these things are possible at this time, but that she showed us how to do them.
Yes, Ethan?
You have your glasses on to the next house?
Will I have my glasses on? Yes. When I first arrive, I'll have my glasses on.
Why?
Why? That's because Jojo can get a very good look down her spectacles at exactly what all the children are doing.
Definitely, I'm a better parent today with the tools that I have than I was before Joe came.
I wanted to leave you with this.
Oh, wow.
Okay. A calendar with all the photos, the kids from different months.
Oh, wow.
And yourselves. Because I do feel it will be a marvellous idea for you, Dad, before you go, to write down on the weekend the things that you may do with the children together. It will allow the children to look forward to doing those things for when Daddy comes home. All right? So there you go. And keep up the good work.
I think Joe has had a very good impact on our family. I think we have a better understanding of discipline, and some boundaries have been established.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Hey, bye-bye.
The Jacksons have made a lot of progress. Mum spends more quality time with the children, and Dad has a better relationship with his whole family, especially Isabella. I'm proud of the changes they've made.